On February the 7th, 2022, Twitter user @FrogEnthusiast1 tweeted, "Minecraft proves that abolishing child labor was a mistake. The children yearn for the mines." And that great prophecy has only proven more correct with time. Case in point, Tunnel Girl is an online creator who has been attempting to build a tunnel under her US home and who has been documenting the experience on TikTok. And everyone is sort of losing their minds about it.
I am about to embark on a new and complex project.
What is going on? It's time to dig deeper and find out. Here on Scroll Deep, or should I say Dig Deep? The show that keeps up with internet nonsense so you don't have to. And we want to thank commenter Tori Spring, who suggested we cover this story. If you have suggestions of your own, leave them in the comments. Let's crack on with it.
I'm building a secret tunnel under my basement.
When I say tunneling, I'm not talking about a bucket and a spade and a pocket full of dreams. I'm talking about full-scale excavation.
I fabricated an elevator to lift material.
Carla, that's the young lady, she estimates she spent over $50,000 making this tunnel so far, which started in late 2022 as a storm shelter and has morphed into a full subterranean experience. She said she describes safety as her number 1, number 2, and number 3 priority, saying, quote, "I wouldn't say that I'm that concerned about safety or structural stability," in the sense that she's so safe she's not worried about the safety. She goes on to say, "For the most part, 99.9% of everything has gone according to plan and according to my engineering. There have been very, very few minor mishaps. These include a fire in the tunnel," which she filmed and put online. Now, all of this may be related to the fact that she has no formal training in any of this. She's truly just kind of vibing it out. She's crowdsourcing advice from her comments. I mean, God forbid a woman have a hobby. Do you know what I mean? But many have asked, is this legal? To which the local government has replied, no. And this week, her town has asked her to stop the project, at least temporarily. A town representative told Fox News Digital, quote, "The town is working with the property owner to correct any violations to ensure that the property is safe and in compliance with the code." There are so many factors involved in building a tunnel under your house that you wouldn't even think about. Radon? Did you think about radon? Now, I don't know what radon is, but you gotta think about it. Her neighbors too, spelled without a U because it's America, they're worried about their own properties, even though she is only digging within the footprint of her own house. But there is like noise. She's trying her best not to make it noisy and polluty and whatever, but her neighbors, understandably, are a little bit like, maybe you shouldn't build a giant tunnel under your house. But the crazy thing is, she's not even the first online creator to do this.
This is my secret underground tunnel system, which I've been digging by hand over the past 3 years.
British mad scientist YouTuber Colin Fur also built a tunnel under his house, starting with a passage under his shed and culminating in a full-scale man cave, like an actual man cave that's actually a cave. For other people, that's just a name. This is a literal cave under his house. And he did it kind of a different way, where he basically built the tunnel in secret and then just told the council about it afterwards. You know, it's like that saying that it's like easier to ask for forgiveness than for permission or whatever. And I guess maybe the UK is more lax or whatever, or he did a really good job because they were just like, yeah, fine, you can have your tunnel. What are we gonna do? Undig it? You can just have your tunnel. But bizarrely, this is not the only tunnel-based news we have this week. In New York, a group of Hasidic Jews were arrested and charged after a brawl broke out over a secret tunnel, which sounds like an offensive conspiracy, but it's actually just sadly true.
And it's as old as earthbending itself.
Now, it's unclear who built the tunnel, how they did it, and why they did it. But a rabbi said a group of, quote, extremist students had, quote, secretly broken through the walls of a vacant building, creating an underground passage beneath a row of office buildings and lecture halls that eventually connected to a synagogue. This is a serious tunnel. And it's led to a lot of confusion on social media and, sadly, a raft of anti-Semitic conspiracy theories, because unfortunately the story is literally about secret Jewish tunnels. But it's like, that's all there is to it. It doesn't get any deeper than that.
It's a secret tunnel. Like that.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
It's a secret tunnel. Is that it? I love Avatar. That bit in Avatar where they're connecting to Awa and then there's the tunnel. Oh my God. But you know, I'm not so surprised by all this tunnel nonsense. The internet has long been captivated and entranced by the simple act of people digging. Like those guys on YouTube who dig stuff out of mud. You know, they like dig for ages and make like a water slide out of mud and then go down it in like fast forward motion. They always have like 1 billion views on those videos. There was also the Eel Pit Guy in 2022.
So today in the Eel Pit, this is actually my first time down here in a week. I've had my brother throwing food down for the eels. But there they all are already moving.
Eel Pit Guy, your pit's too deep. You smoke too loud. They'll kill you, Eel Pit Guy. The truth of the matter is, it's the beginning of January, so who knows how many more tunnel-based stories we'll have by the end of the year. We might have gone fully underground by then. But what do you think about all this tunnel nonsense? Do you enjoy watching tunnel videos? Let me know in the comments down below, and let me know what else you'd like us to cover here on Scroll Deep. As you've seen in this very video, we sometimes take those suggestions, so put that in your tunnel and smoke it. I'm Benedict Townsend, this has been Scroll Deep, and as always, I'll leave you with the famous catchphrase of Scroll Deep, which is... You'll come to me on the day of my daughter's scroll and ask me to be deep?
I'm pretty sure you've done that.
Have I done that one?